All right. Sorry about that. We shut off again. This page is, like I said, I was having a bad day that day. And you can see it has jail bars. And the bars are, some of the things I deal with. And then it says I received a life sentence because of your crimes against me. You got to live your life free because of my silence. And so, anyways, so some of the bars, they, like I said, they tell you the things that keep me in my prison of pain and all that. And the next day was a little better, and so I drew a butterfly on some flowers, and you can't tell, there's a very light sky background behind it. You can see it in person a lot better, but my lighting isn't good. So there you go. I kind of like how I did those flowers. So, and you can't really tell on here very well, but there is, let's see if I can get it to do it, wink of Stella over those wings to give a little shimmer and glitter, and you can see it in person, but you can't see it so much on the camera. Next was a few of my favorite things, and I did it by census. So you can see, you can read them for yourself. I really love to look at the sky, when it's nice and sky blue and the fluffy white clouds, and especially if there's some palm trees against that sky and things like that. So, and of course, sleeping kitties, sounds. My kids singing, Heaven and Jonathan both sing really well. Mark does too, but you can't catch him. Purring kitties, of course, and the laughter of children. I didn't put there, the baby's first cries. My husband's I love you when he tells me I love you. The ocean waves crashing, especially against a cruise ship. Taste, some of the things I really love is my mocha coffee that my husband makes me. Fresh fruit, as we discussed. Fruit's my favorite food. Dark chocolate. My steak has to be extra, extra well done, and I love it with sauteed onions. And lemonade. Pumpkin, anything pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie, all of that. And of course my Muddy Buddies. And touch, the soft, warm cat fur, my husband's, the touch, the feel of my husband's hand, like if I'm holding his hand or whatever. Let's not go there, guys. A cold breeze, I hate the heat. And rough kitty kisses and smells, coffee and lilacs and baby powder scent. And, of course, a brand new baby, little babies smell so good. Until they don't. And vanilla, and those are just some of my favorite things. Obviously, it's not everything. The sights, my grandbaby's face is smiling. I didn't say that one, but, and you guys, I never really considered myself an artist, but come on, that nose is pretty good. So, everything else has got some issues, but, I try. But that nose, that's the best nose I've ever drawn. Usually I don't draw faces because noses are so hard. And I was having another off day, so sometimes I wish I had a time machine. And if there was so much I'd go back and change. There's the flux capacitor from the Back to the Future movies. And that is supposed to be a DeLorean from the Back to the Future, all decked out with the time machine stuff. However, we know that does not look like a DeLorean. It's very much shortened and very much taller. It looks more like a Stomper from the 80s that you used to pull back and let it go. But hey, guys, I tried. And my son Jonathan loves sharks. He used to be really just obsessed with sharks and knew just about every fact there was to know about just about every shark ever to to swim the oceans. And everybody says it looks like Bruce from one of the cartoons. Is that from Not Finding Nemo or something? I don't know. Anyways, one of those, because he's got a bit of a smile, but I wanted to show his teeth. And I tried to go for a bit of realism, but, you know, I'm not that great. I've never had any kind of training but I'm practicing, and I tried to make, you know, sort of so you can see kind of the light and stuff and shadows, and so on top of the shark there's some light reflecting off of him because he's up close to the surface. And again, I'm sorry for the fan. He's got a little damage on him too, but there's got lots of rows of teeth, and I don't know how well you can see those. And the little fish swimming, and the reason they're kind of, you know, they don't have any details is because you can see them, but they're not real close to Mr. Shark. And then you can see the kind of waves at the surface of the water. Again, it must be a pretty calm day that day, and the clouds in the sky. And I usually color things in, but I wanted to go with, you know, some just some pencil shading and stuff like that, and work on, you know, practicing that. So there's Mr. Shark. This is a tattoo that I drew years ago, about 11 years ago, of a knife slash with my husband's name running out in my blood, and I would like to have this tattoo done at some point. I'm sure a tattoo artist could, a reputable, you know, one, could do it more justice, but it says ERIK, E-R-I-K. And someone on a fan site, After Prison Show fan site, had asked me to do some line drawing for a tattoo he wishes to get. And the problem with that is that, you know, it has no connection to me, but I drew it. And this one wasn't quite what he wanted. He wanted a style of cross that I'd never actually seen. And so I tried again, and it was better, but not what he wanted. And ta-da, that's actually what he was looking for. So the reason that, you know, it's plain is it's so that the, you know, tattoo artist can tattoo that without it muddled up with coloring and shading and all of that. So, and then we have the Good Luck cat. It's a Japanese thing, and I don't want to say the name because I'm afraid I'll butcher it. But there you go. And he is waving the right hand, which is supposed to, if you have that kitty in your home, it's supposed to bring luck into your home and money into your home. Whereas if it was the, they said right hand. Did I say left hand? Right hand means, you know, for the home. Left hand means for your business, to bring in more business and more money into your business. So, if you have a business, left-handed waving kitty. If you want it in your home, right-handed waving kitty. So, there you go. And there's I assume cherry blossoms. I think of them as cherry blossoms, but whatever they are, around him. And he's sitting on a little basin. And I can probably not do justice to the writing on there. So, I forget what it's supposed to mean. All right. Then, I used to have a little foster baby that I had for about a year and a half in my home. And her name was Haley. And now she just turned 18. And Haley has autism. And I guess right now she's very much into mermaids. So her mom asked me if I could draw her a mermaid that she could put on her wall. So there's Haley, Princess of the Mermaids. Drawn in the Draw So Cute style. And again, that is Winnie, I think is her name, but she's Draw So Cute on YouTube. You should look up her drawings, and she shows you step by step how to draw in this style, and she's really good, and anybody can follow her tutorials and come out with something looking good. So, next, okay, so I know a lot of people watch that, like Dr. Pimple Popper and all of that, and I have a friend that likes that. And I actually watch a lot of medical videos myself, and that includes like cyst removals and all kinds of surgery. And but anyways, people did not like this particular picture as well on Facebook, but there it is with all the blood and pus, and it's like a cyst being popped. So It was kind of a joke, but they didn't take it quite as well as I thought they might. I thought they would think it was funny, but nobody said anything negative, but nobody said anything positive either. So, anyways, and so it's pumpkin spice season, and I'm super excited about that. And I saw these Catcino pictures on Pinterest. I don't know who's the original creator of this. And I did mine different, you know, a little bit, a lot the same, but you know, a lot different as well. Sorry. And I made a bit of a matching cupcake there. So you got your little like pumpkin candy, like, you know, like the candy corn, like pumpkins, and it's got some caramel, some whipped cream on top, but pumpkin Catcino, and that candy up there, and some caramel drizzle on top, or I guess drizzle is what you'd call it, and the little cat face, and with the cookie cupcake, lots of icing, and the cat face, and yum, and a little pumpkin down there. So anyway, tried to get lots and lots of layers, trying to get kind of a pumpkin spicy kind of color, and then it's got the caramel inside of the cup. You know how it runs down the inside of the cup, and one going down the outside of the cup. So I hope you could figure that out yourself. This is my current drawing that I just did, and some people had asked on Facebook for me to post the pictures uncolored so that they could color them. So I post a picture of them uncolored, and also my version of the coloring up on my Facebook. I don't think I'm quite good enough to sell the pictures, but there you be. I'm going to color that one pretty soon. And maybe I'll do that on a video if I can figure out how to edit and turn it into a time lapse. And that is my flip through so far, and certainly not everything forever. And there's pictures I've given away that that aren't in the book anymore that I really liked, but that I did for other people. But of course, I've got quite a bit left to go, so you'll be seeing some more on my Facebook and possibly here soon. Thank you guys. You have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.